Happy Friday. How you doing? Yeah, I know. I'm all woolly for the winter. Need a haircut. Need a shave. Maybe one day. Auntie Billy hates it. She's been calling me Captain Caveman. I remember that cartoon. That was fucking funny. Hey, how's your week been? Uh, Pretty eventful here with an unexpected flood in the basement from a busted water line that took up 2 days of time that I had planned on devoting to other things between the initial cleanup and then the after cleanup, getting rid of all the shit that got wet boxes and things that got damaged, water damage. Get rid of that yesterday out in the trash before I headed off to the VTH. I don't have a whole lot to say. I, pretty much covered everything. Another thing I had heard, somebody told me about Sanford's move and his plans now. He said he's changing his approach now. He's changing the direction in his channel again. Where it's headed, who the fuck knows? But just more yakking. That's all it comes down to. Just more yakking. Don't expect any projects. Don't expect anything really except him to just run his fucking mouth. And keep doing his yak sessions with his wife, giggling and it's not very often I'm at a fucking loss for words with these fucking guys, man. Drive me to that point. It's like, it's so fucking ridiculous. It's like, what else can I say? We said, somebody said, he was talking about how his plans now is he's going to build a video recording studio at his new World Global Storage Shed because he watches other people's videos. And that's what reminds me, says, I remember somebody told me, said, he's going to take this to a new professional level with his video production and his new place. How he watches, he lives on the fucking internet, this fucking guy. He has no fucking life. He has no fucking life. Let's face it, you only have a whole lot of fucking friends these days after he fucks them over one after another, What else does he have? Fucking YouTube, Facebook and Marketplace. And checking his merchandise site, see how many hats and t-shirts and stickers he's fucking selling, That's all this guy fucking lives for. Like I said, if YouTube ever fucking shut down, he would not know what to do with himself. He'd probably see it on the news as a madman running around the country, knocking on people's doors, holding boxes of hats, t-shirts, and stickers, trying to sell them to people, and begging them to buy an autographed picture of himself for $10 a pop, you know what I mean? Telling them they have to tell him how fucking great he is face to face. Junk man on the loose, film at 11. Terrorizing neighborhoods. With this traveling flea market. Anyway, this fucking cold is still lingering, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, good thing I'm not smoking. I still haven't had a cigarette yet. I'd be fucking dying right now. I would have coughed up a lung, a kidney, and a liver. Maybe a hemorrhoid too. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I had unexpected, and so now he's planning on building a video recording studio. You better not take up too much space, man. You want to have room to park baby Bottle Rocket and the MC Hammer car in his mule car. Anyway. Oh, last night I get a call. Hey, Brian. Looks like you really lit a fire under someone's ass, huh? I said, what are you talking about and whose ass? He says, I guess, this Save the Children 318 has been a topic of conversation. Not just from you, but people are, getting on Sanford shit asking him about it. He had to set the record straight out. He has nothing to do with it and blah, blah, blah. So the Crypt Keeper really hasn't said boo, hasn't said too much. Now all of a sudden, man, but the Crypt Keeper didn't do it, but that dude down in Florida, he's the only one that's fucking done anything on that thing for over a fucking year, right? He's got a video up now, he's back fucking around with the heads on it. They're calling it the Mission Impossible 318. I said, what's he doing now? I said, last I heard, he got to his wit's end. I have to work on them for a fucking year. I mean, you you gotta understand to get to a point where you say enough is enough. It ain't gonna fucking happen. And last I had heard, that happened a little while back. And he was gonna move on to some other heads. Now, I don't know shit about 318s, Paulie, LA. I don't know shit about them, but they were different heads. Some are a little better than the others. I don't know. And I really don't give a fuck. But all I know is that got abandoned. And now he's on to some new heads. So I guess now he's back, you know. I guess this project has been rejuvenated. You know the way Sanford put a stick welder in a dead battery to rejuvenate it? It didn't work, by the way, but you know, maybe that's all that engine needs. You don't need to do a fucking thing to it. Sanford can break out a stick welder. Jam it and touch the engine with it, and it'll be fucking good as new. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, yeah, now he's doing this and doing that. I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess that's the way to drag this out for 2024. This will be another fucking year-long project. Oh, look, I ported this. Oh, look, I did that. I opened this up a little bit. Oh, look, I smoothed. This whole thing's a fucking joke. You know? I think you know that by now. You don't need me to tell you. But wasn't there a lot to be done with that engine? What I understood, correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's been a long time since that whole thing was put up. Now, Sanford was going to do it. He didn't do shit. It got kicked over to Crypt Keeper. He hasn't done shit. Sandy was supposed to be involved in this too. He hasn't done shit. The only one that's done anything is this fucking dude in Florida. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. You know? But wasn't it supposed to be board 30 over? Actually, it wasn't going to be a 318. It was going to end up being something like a 326, 327. It was going to get board 30 over somewhere around there. The crank was going to get stroked. Well, while this guy's fucking around the heads, hey, Crypt Keeper, how come you haven't bored that fucking block? Board it and hold it. And if you're supposed to be the fucking master, why didn't you do the fucking heads? How come that other fucking guy's doing it? Huh? You're the master head porter. You're the grand poobah, the guru. You're the Yoda of engine building. Engine build I must. And I deserve to be in a good mood after the fucking frustration this week between downstairs and the basement. That was a fucking nuisance. Hey, shit happens in life, you know. But you haven't done shit. Oh, Sandy fucked around with the intake, that stock cast iron 2-barrel intake. What do you do? Take a fucking Dremel, you know, with a stone grinding bit and went, I'm going to open it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. I did my part. Sanford didn't do shit. Crypt Keeper. How come you're not porting those heads? How come you're not porting that fucking intake? How come you haven't bored that block? Haven't honed that block? Haven't reworked that crank? You haven't done a fucking thing except show one connecting rod and one fucking valve. You know, like Sanford, because he can't make power. He's going to put his cars on a fucking anorexic diet. You know what I'm saying? That fucking Plan 9 was a fucking hoot, man, I tell you. That car looked like it was attacked by a pack of angry woodpeckers on fucking meth. All fucking holes in it and everything. You don't even have that anymore. That thing got junked. He got rid of it. I know. He said he'd never get rid of his projects. They mean too much to him. When he needs money, he fucking sells them for scrap. Like he did the fucking Miata and other junk. Buell Blast. All that other shit you don't see around there anymore. Hey, Crypt Keeper, you haven't done any of this. Well, he did, from what I understand. Okay, I got a question. How many connecting rods are in a V8 engine? 8. Right. How many valves in an engine? 16, right? Well, he worked on one valve and one connecting rod. And way over a year now. Short of stock connecting rod. Here, this is how much it weighs. I took this rod and I shaved down the sides. And I'm going to weigh it. Oh, look, it weighs 13 grams less. Hey, what about the other fucking 7 rods? You lazy fuck. What's the matter? You get all worn out? Having to stand up in front of a fucking machine doing the machine work on it? Then you pissed and shit yourself? You had to go lay down for a fucking week? Huh? What about that one valve? Oh, look, here's one valve. Here's how much it weighs. Here's this other valve. I shaved down the stem, and I shaved down the valve and thinned it out a little bit. Oh, look, this weighs 6 grams less. What about the other 15 valves, you lazy old bastard? What about the other 15? You haven't done fucking shit. So I guess this guy's going to drag these heads out now for the year 2024, right? Most likely. I know Sanford is never going to talk about it again. He already made that clear from what I understand, right? I mentioned it early in the week. Somebody told me, oh yeah, he's got nothing to do with it. He wants nothing to do with it. He wants nothing to do with it. Forget about him. Forget about the crib keeper. He ain't going to do shit. Well, he will do shit. It'll be shit in his fucking self and his fucking depends while he's making videos, hoping that people don't hear the thoughts that are coming along with it. You know? Anyway, get mad at me all you want. These guys are a fucking joke. They're fucking scammers. They're fucking con men. They're out to hustle money and even use sick, suffering, dying children at St. Jude's Hospital as their fucking way to do it. That's fucking pathetic. It's sick. It's fucking disgusting. And that's why I feel the way I do. Okay. Looking forward to a good night. Tomorrow night we're going to be up at Halo's. One of the guys in the crew, it's his birthday, so we're going to be hanging at Halo's up near our headquarters in Hyannis. So looking forward to a good weekend. I hope you, hey, guess what? I won't have to see Taylor Swift Sunday. No football game Sunday. Gotta wait till the Super Bowl to see her again. Oh yeah, people can't wait to see Taylor. Anyway. Hope you had a good week. Hope you had fun. Hope you stayed safe. And now for the weekend, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have fun. And I hope you stay safe.